Well, I mean, first step. I mean, you get up, you go to the cockpit. Am I right? Oh. I mean, that makes sense.
Mike gets right up in that cockpit. All right.
Yeah, buddy! Here we go! GWFS!
Alright, yeah. Everyone, welcome to GWFS. This is our first podcast we're posting on YouTube for all you lovely gentlemen and ladies out there. My name is Matt.
And I'm Mike.
And I'm your man, Tony.
Alright, so, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Obviously, you guys are listening to us on YouTube right now. Most of you are probably like the Facebook page. Make sure you hit us up on Twitter as well at m_waycamp or GWFS show on Twitter. And we also have 2 email addresses up currently. First one is gwfs.show@gmail.com, and we also have questions at gwfsshow.com. So fantastic. Email us in some suggestions if you want to be on the show. We're going to be accepting guests here fairly shortly. Really anything you want to hear from us. So fantastic. Let's just dive into something. Mike, LucasArts.
LucasArts.
Bought out by Disney.
Not a fan. Not a fan.
Okay, tell us why.
I vote negative.
What's the matter? Why is this such a... Disney's huge. It's a big corporation. What could possibly go wrong? They're just going to make it better.
Number one.
They're just going to make it better.
Number one, they shut down LucasArts. OMG. Are you for real? They shut down LucasArts. What am I to do without Star Wars 1313? That's not being released. They canceled it.
It's like to have to go outside or something.
What's outside, God? Come on. I want to play Boba Fett in a video game, okay?
Hey, man,
badass.
There was a Star Wars Bounty Hunter for the PlayStation 2
Was there?
Absolutely.
Well, I never played it. Interesting. Okay.
Yikes.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, never played that one. Ouch.
No.
That's credibility right there. That hurts.
Looks like there's just a rift between 2 of the cast members here. We're probably not going to be friends anymore.
No, I think that's over with, Tony, unfortunately.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. As Matt said earlier, off the show, of course, he was a big fan of Star Wars Battlefront 1. I've always liked Battlefront 2 a little bit more because, I have better taste than the 2 of these guys.
This is where me and Mike band together, and we just obviously know good video games better than opinionated Tony.
Yeah,
so
no,
that's all we
Battlefield 1 was way better.
It was.
And
so
what console
much
did you play it on?
PlayStation 2.
PC. Do you know why?
Wait, hold on. Star Wars Battlefront 1 was released when I was like, oh fuck, how old was I? Like, gotta be at least 14.
Yeah.
You were playing PC games by then?
Hell yeah, I was building my own PCs then.
Oh god, that's...
I probably played
maybe
PC.
not at 14. Maybe not at 14. That might be
I played really shitty PC games, like fucking Minesweeper.
Oh wow. I probably played
pinball
PC
shit.
Up until the N64 came out, and then my parents just stopped giving a fuck, and they stopped buying me the shit. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
So,
that makes sense. That makes sense.
But no, I grew up on aside from the Sega Genesis and stuff, I played a lot of Quake, a lot of Diablo, and then I just kind of walked away for a really long time. Like I missed a lot of shit, like Quake 2, Diablo 2. I got into Diablo 2 after a little while later, and it just kind of consumed my life.
You just
way after everybody else's.
Yeah,
you just missed all the 2s.
I missed most of the 2s. I missed Fallout 2. Played Fallout 1.
Wow.
Played Icewind Dale. Missed Icewind Dale 2. Baldur's Gate. No dice on Baldur's Gate 2. I don't know if this is all true, by the way. I'm now just fucking rolling along with Matt's suggestion here. What I didn't miss was Battlefront 2, which is a better game than Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh god, it's
doubt.
not.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I'll tell you why.
Do you not?
The heroes are the
best.
It's not.
They ruined it.
Oh yeah,
They
no,
ruined
absolutely. You know what else I love to do? I love to go on all the Call of Duty games with just grenade launchers and just other OP'd shit.
The fact that you like to go on all the Call of Duty games in of itself just completely invalidates your opinion on Star Wars Battlefront.
That's actually kind of true, Matthew.
I played Battlefront before I played any of the Call of Duty
Boom!
games.
Boom! Roast! Anyway. I'm totally with you. Like, as far as, the regular battles, the hero sucked and I turned them off.
Yeah.
Because you fucking could. And
That's
was nice.
true.
But
That's true.
The hero fucking battle royale
Hero
That's
Six is
okay,
Hero.
that was
Man,
stupid.
so sick. Just running around in the cantina. Like, you could cheap it out so bad. You just force choke fucking anybody.
Yeah.
Walk over towards them while they're being force choked and just cut the shit out of them with a
so true.
lightsaber. We need to re-sign Max Rebo to do our show music because that was fucking ridiculous.
This is so low
Max
budget.
Reba.
Yeah, okay, let's not get too Star Wars nerd here.
All right.
Anyway,
So yeah, that's my opinion on the Battlefront 2 Battlefront. But how could you even like it? It feels like you're playing a game of video game paintball.
It does. Yeah, it definitely doesn't have the same dynamic as Battlefront
Oh
1
my
did.
god, it was so much better. It's so much better. You could actually. Okay, all right. Yeah, no, you want to. I just can't. I'm so sorry. You have bad taste.
you can't see because I'm wearing my sunglasses, but I'm giving you the Scott look right now.
That's
Just so you know.
No.
You're my boy, Scott.
We just got all three of these just sunglassed up. I'm loving this. We got Mike over here. With
Just like a bunch of fucking idiots.
Oh
red.
man, just sitting around my kitchen table, just in
Yeah.
sunglasses.
It's perfect.
It's not quite nighttime yet, though.
It's not- it's not-
Corey Hart, eat your heart out.
Ouch. Why don't you just leave? After that, it's just gone.
I guess, yeah, my work here is done. I already made the best joke anyone's going to make today.
Yeah, now you're done for a year.
Fucking best in the world right here. Okay.
Fuck. Speaking on the topic of, fucking, was it Bret Hart who died?
No, Owen Hart.
Owen Hart.
Yeah.
Owen Hart. Yeah, that motherfucker. Just. I don't know where wrestling just hit my mind. Like back when I was like 8 years old. And
Man,
didn't
wrestling
know.
legit is fun. You know, he couldn't harness the power of the blue blazer. that is a joke because his harness broke and he fell to his death. That was in
bad. I gotta scrape my tongue.
Yeah.
That was just such. Bad
Speaking of pro wrestling, actually, I mean, we short Mike because I don't know, I'm an idiot and I'm a jerk and I just didn't think he'd want to come. Which I think is probably valid. I don't think Mike would want to come watch WrestleMania.
No.
Regardless, I had a bunch of guys over. Matt joined us.
Yeah, I did.
Watched some WrestleMania. That's not current, but
That's not
a
current
week
at
ago
all.
to be exact. And
Exactly.
6 days from now or 5 days from now, when they actually we release this, it's gonna be fucking 2 weeks behind us.
We're just picking up on all the old news.
Yeah, regardless.
everything else that every other major caster or anybody else is just kind of left out there. We're just sitting picking scraps.
Absolutely.
That's what we're doing.
That's what we're here for. We're here for you motherfuckers listening on the YouTube who really just don't stay current with anything else. You're just like us, and we're just gonna tell you stuff.
And I hope you have a
what we're gonna
happy
do.
Easter.
Yeah, fantastic Easter. Maybe we should start getting like what are some holidays
Yeah.
coming up that we can wish people?
No, we're behind. What are you talking about? That's counterintuitive.
So we should just,
that works
Christmas?
against the theme of our show.
Like Christmas?
Yeah,
Merry Christmas.
Kim Jong Il's still alive.
Kim Jong Il is still
terrorizing the
This
world.
is Back to the Future. We can't.
Apparently, that's today's date. Apparently, when he
I've
traveled
heard
Back
that-
to the Future, it
I've
was
heard
today's
that
date.
6 or 7 times.
Yeah, they do that
Yeah.
every
Do they?
fucking day.
And it's
Absolutely.
Alright.
so easy to Photoshop
Yeah.
just another number over that number.
Yeah, no, it's seriously
I
the
just
favorite
saw
thing
it.
ever.
I just saw it.
Today is the day. You have to actually go back and watch the
I
movie.
can
before it was like,
pour
oh,
that
okay,
fucking
cool.
picture onto the table with my drink right now, and it'll be about as believable as those Facebook photoshops.
Draw with a little.
No, seriously, like there are as many Back to the Future. Today is the day that Marty McFly, traveled back from, as there are.
They always make the
apocalypses.
same stupid joke. Oh, where's my hoverboard? Shut the fuck up! I don't give a shit about your goddamn. You know what? Why don't you just show me the applied physics and science to make you a fucking hoverboard, and then shit like that, where it's just predicting into the future about products we're gonna have, and you just get the worst people trying to be hilarious. Like, oh, where's this?
Like us.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that just. It
I
makes
just
me-
keep thinking how much I really want a hoverboard.
Hoverboards would be sick. That said, I'm a gigantic pussy. I'm afraid of heights.
Yeah.
So a hoverboard,
I think I'd
like
have
being high and at
3
high
inches
speed.
off the ground.
Oh, see, well, no, fuck that. That's pussy shit. I ain't doing that.
That's what a hoverboard is.
Yeah.
Are you thinking you just strap your
like a
feet
skateboard
into
with
the
hoverboard.
I played some
away.
Ratchet and Clank. They had some legit.
That's true,
hoverboards.
actually.
That's
That's
some legit
true.
hoverboards.
They did, and those were actually really badass.
Those
Those
it
were
wouldn't
sick.
be
Those were
called a
sick as hell.
hoverboard. It would be called a fly.
No, it hovers. It hovers.
You're just gonna sit there and hover at 3,000 feet.
Hey, why not?
It's like a helicopter.
Sure.
Well,
It'll hover. It hovers.
I hover all day, every day.
Okay.
I sleep on a hoverboard. It's a bed.
It's a
What if you had a hoverboard and turned it upside down?
Then you'd jump like Mario. I don't know. You just fucking shoot
what?
off.
I don't know
like,
what would happen.
Yeah.
That is a crazy
What if
aspect.
you just took a hoverboard, flipped it upside down, and you just...
What if you just like
Push
held
it
it
on
and
top
walked
of it.
towards stuff?
Yeah, right?
Would it have resistance?
Like, what if you had a hoverboard and this large burly man just comes at you and you're like, hey, motherfucker, I'm gonna kick the shit out of you, and just hoverboard and just...
If he's bigger than you, you're just gonna fall over. Or,
Well, yeah, but
you know,
like, would you sit there
up.
and like...
Well, it does. It propels off the ground. It
It
propels
propels off the
whatever
ground.
time.
Okay, well then by that, well, I guess that makes sense.
Are your feet cemented to the ground when this gigantic man comes at you? Or something? Like, what fucking dream universe are you living in? Let's stick to the basics. The realistic conversation we're just having about hoverboards.
Applied physics isn't my strong suit.
It's all good. I'd show you, but that's not on my Dropbox left on my computer. my hoverboard schematics.
Oh, damn.
Oh man.
Because that would be awesome.
Fuck, like we're just gonna go in circles about how great hoverboards are. I feel
This is
so.
where it's gonna come back.
It's happening. It's happening. But no, seriously, like that, I'd have fun. I'll just say that. Leave it. I'd have fun.
I think my favorite part about this is that we're going to be releasing this, and everyone's like, "Oh, great! It's going to be like a 10-minute bit. I'll just be able to, like sit down and listen to it." And then they're going to load the YouTube video and just be like, "What do these motherfuckers talk about for 45 minutes?" Am I really? I have to listen to these guys everywhere else I go. Am I really going to sit down and listen to them now? No.
Yes.
Fuck. Well,
Yes.
yeah, you got to.
Yeah,
That's the whole
kinda-
idea.
We're a big deal. Not actually.
Well,
but
no. But this is something you just sit down and put on while you're reading a book and you want to laugh. Or
Yeah.
you guys are
Riding on the bus sometime, you know?
these
Man,
motherfuckers are on
podcast.
Facebook anyway.
Yesterday I played this stupid fucking RC car soccer game.
Why?
Because it's the greatest game ever. First of all, don't you?
That
You don't
sounds
know
terrible.
shit.
No, the
That
greatest
sounds
game
terrible.
ever is NBA Jam.
No.
No.
Fuck off! It's so much fun.
Yeah, right. I don't know. It's good. It's definitely held up. A couple friends and pardon me. Just I can't speak English. Just no. So anyone listening knows
This
in
motherfucker
advance.
can't even speak English.
Yeah, don't expect words to come out. Despite the fact that I work customer service and I used to work on a phone. English not my strong suit.
No.
No. Hoverboards, that's my strong suit.
Joe
Regardless,
is an expert on hoverboards, guys.
We should get a job at a hoverboard dealership.
I
Or
don't
start it.
want to jinx it, but I kind of had an interview last week.
in like a year with this show still being on, God, fingers crossed that we don't get canceled tomorrow. But
Who's gonna make that decision?
Yeah,
aside from us?
Yeah, right?
this is the greatest part about this.
Who's figuring?
That
Yeah,
not
no
only
one can stop us.
We're the
No.
CEOs,
Yeah.
we're the CFOs. We control all the money coming into it. We control the content.
We're the COOs.
We're the COOs.
Absolutely.
I mean, just gonna sit down one day, guys. All right. So we've been canceled.
Yeah, someone's gonna accidentally click on us at some point.
It's not like we can run out of money.
Dude,
No.
I think
We don't
Right.
have any.
We don't
We're
have any.
gonna run out.
I've clicked on
This
this.
is coming out on $0.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, okay,
They're gonna be
cool.
stuck to us for a long time.
I've clicked on the stupidest fucking YouTube links ever. And these things are like 15-minute long, like Super Mario comics written by a My Little Pony fan about Mario and Peach. It's like just stuff that I can't even describe how unfunny it is.
Oh no!
But goddamn, I didn't sit there and watch the entire fucking thing and then post it on Facebook.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning, and what else are you gonna do? With your
Exactly.
Yeah.
Aside from
Right.
sleep, because I fucking work at like 9:30 tomorrow, but whatever.
No big deal.
Yeah, who cares?
I'd rather look at these stupid ass.
Some sorry asshole is gonna fucking sit here and listen to this entire thing, and maybe want more.
Yeah, I
Probably not.
Is that you, listener? On the other end, are you some sorry asshole? Is it 3 o'clock in the morning? Are you sitting at your
This is
computer?
getting weird.
with nothing but-
I need to put an end to this now.
Just gingerly whisper in your ear.
Holy.
Oh man.
But yeah, no, like, so we're gonna move on maybe into this disgusting fucking wheel that you have on the
Yeah,
wall.
let's do the shitty. Okay, if you're following us on Twitter or you liked us on Facebook, you've probably seen our shitty wheel of shitty things. Basically, it's pretty low budget wheel that I've designed up here with some paper and a pink highlighter.
All it cost him is maybe his damage deposit.
There's so many holes in the wall already. How do you know it's from me?
Just joke.
So,
You know it's me.
no, it just really cost me my pride. But essentially, it's got a bunch of numbers on it, and those numbers correspond to a worksheet that I currently have in my phone with a bunch of topics that we'd have to describe. And who wants to go first? The fuckers want me on this. Mike, you want to take a spin on the shitty wheel or shitty
You know
things?
what? I ranted about LucasArts for a
You're
little
the
bit
asshole
there.
that made the topics. I think
I'm
you
the
should
asshole
go
that...
first.
Oh, fuck, okay. So
Okay.
I'm going to give...
I nominate, man.
Who wants to
gonna-
interview me?
No, fuck that. We're not interviewing.
Well, no, you have to ask me questions. You
No.
can't just let me get away scot-free.
We
with
say
this
go,
shit.
and you have to talk for a fucking minute.
I have to talk for a minute.
A minute. We ain't bailing you out. I thought that's what we're doing. Is
it a minute?
Well, yeah, okay, we can do a minute. Listen, we're so fucking unorganized. This is what you guys are in for.
Yeah.
This is all day, all the time.
I hope
Alright,
you guys
so
are ready.
we got 60 seconds on the clock. Don't start it yet. Count me down.
Okay.
So let's give this little wheel a spin. So we'll just...
Oh my god.
We got it there.
Tick,
I
tick,
know,
tick,
right?
tick, tick, tick.
Alright, so 5. So it's survive in the woods for 1 month. That's what I have to do. How... One of you guys pick how I wound up in the woods. Was it a plane crash? Did I just wake up there coming off some weird drug trip?
We listened to this show. We're just like, oh, this is... Matt had a lot to do with this, but he's just no good. What are we gonna do? And Mike's just like, well, fuck it. Let's just drive him out to the woods and leave him there.
It's true.
Thanks, guys.
Enter
Okay.
Matt in the woods alone for a month. Go.
Okay. So, obviously, fire is important. Fire would produce smoke and allow planes to see that I'm there and alive, or something like that. So, it also,
No. You're stuck there for a month regardless. It doesn't
well,
matter.
I know, like,
if
it's not early rescue. It's
Right?
just, like, how do I know I'm there for a month? I might be there for longer.
No,
You gotta
We
find
told
some way
you.
to make time, too. Like,
We're like,
you gotta
you know what?
figure out a month.
we don't have the means to do a montage to train you up. So we're just like, kind of like Gohan in the Dragon Ball Z
okay.
Saiyan
Yeah, okay.
saga.
That's kind of what I'm saying, right?
We just fucking leave you out in the woods. We'll be back here in a month, Matt.
Okay,
And by
so...
then, you'll be just jacked and tanned and feral.
Okay, cool. So,
Feral.
awesome. So, okay, for fire. Gather kindling, other dry things, obviously. So, like bark, grab some bark. Twigs and such, leaves possibly as well. And then I would just kind of pile those up, grab some rocks. Obviously, I don't want to burn the forest down, earth friendly. And then just kind of spark the rocks off to light a little nest of dry woody shit. And then obviously build a fire from there. And then for shelter, I'd find a tree. Probably make it like a lean-to. Grab like some evergreen
lean-to?
branches and shit. It's leaning against the tree. But and then grab some branches and such and make like sort of something to protect me from the wind. And then
We gave you a
plaster.
Nike windbreaker when we dropped you off. You have a full-on Chicago Bulls Nike tracksuit.
Is it not FUBU? All right. So and then yeah. So I got shelter now. I got fire. I just need some wood. Or I already got wood. Fuck. I just need some food. Oh yeah, Mike. I
Phrasing. Boom.
I got wood.
Yeah.
So okay. So grab food. A longish stick. Not so long that it's comical, but long enough that it'd be functional to do the job.
Not quite long enough to make you feel inadequate.
Yeah,
That's basically
exactly.
what you're trying
Yeah,
to say.
no, something that I can wield. And then to mask the smell, I'd slather myself in mud, and then I'd go find a nice tree to go climb, and then just kind of sit on the branch and perch and wait for a deer or a fox or a moose or something.
Just a nighthawk. Just
Yeah, I'd stay up there as long as possible.
perched.
I'd sleep up there if I have to. And then I'd just, when it was time to strike, I'd just jump down and shaboom! Right there. And, yeah. I'd cut chunks of meat from it.
How?
Probably from the more sharp rocks, I think.
Rocks. Okay.
This is just a forest full of sharp rocks.
Okay.
Just sharp rocks everywhere. You have to be careful where you step. So then I'd kind of cut that up
We did that on purpose.
I'd find some water or something, maybe wash the sharp rock fragments out of the meat. Find some more sticks, put it on a stick over the fire, cook it up and nom. And I guess just continue doing that for a month. I don't really think I need to do anything else. It's probably good, I think. Right?
Could survive for a month.
Yeah,
You should survive with that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
So, okay, cool. Yeah, so to survive in the woods, according to Matt, you have to find lots of sharp rocks.
Some fire.
Spark them some fire. You got to get branches and such, and then you just wait in trees till animals walk under you and you kill them.
It sounds like a good time.
That's basically okay. So that's wood survival with Matt. Who wants to go next?
Fuck it. Let's do
Tony?
it. Yeah.
Tony's up. All right, Tony. You want to spin this?
Oh, go right ahead.
Okay, so I'll be the designated spinner. So let's grab this bad boy.
Jesus, that's so good.
Tick. 8. All right, so Tony finds himself in the midst of the Amazon or Africa or wherever the fuck they have panthers, and you're forced to hunt one for a rich millionaire who needs panther pelt. For things.
Okay.
So you're off to hunt a panther. Go.
All right. So first of all, I definitely take a look at the contract. See what I signed. Because this doesn't sound like something I do. Not saying I wouldn't do it. Regardless, you're hunting panthers for some millionaire for a reason that I'm sure it's a valid one.
Okay, so hunting panthers.
So is it in the jungle? Is it in the desert? Like where are we?
I don't even. Where are panthers normally? I feel like they're in
Florida.
I feel like
really?
panthers are in some
Florida
sort of jungle.
Oh yeah, right over my head. Definitely some jungle, so there's some trees and shit. So we'll just say jungle due to ignorance.
Okay, so I'm running around the jungle.
Yep.
I got panther behind me, maybe panther in front of me. Just gotta keep track of this panther.
Yep.
Sort of a big deal. Don't want the panther to sneak up on me or anything.
No, it's important.
Probably keep him in front of me for this
Fucking jungle cats.
Absolutely. So Hercules, kind of a big deal. He hunted giant lions. Probably could take care of a panther. I have his phone number in this scenario. I'm assuming.
No, it's
fuck. So anyway, I've called my boy Herc. We hop in my caddy. No, this isn't working. Okay.
Oh no!
We'll cut
just
that.
roll.
We'll cut that.
Just do it. No, fuck it. Just go.
Okay. So I'm hunting a panther. I'll probably snap some twigs. Make a little bow out of a tree.
Okay, how big is this? You snapping twigs?
It's
how
gonna
little
be.
is this bow?
We're in a jungle. These are twigs. You haven't seen twigs this big. No, they're twigs.
Why are they a twig?
Because relatively speaking,
it's a big jungle, right?
Absolutely. It's a big jungle. It's got big trees.
Fuck.
I've got big plans for this panther.
Okay, so you have these medium-sized, large twigs.
So I have this gigantic twig. All right. So I'm gonna need a rope. I'm gonna need a rope to make a bow to hunt this panther. So I go and I kill a panther. I use the panther's sinewy tissue to create a drawstring for my bow. I then fashion arrows out of the panther's bones. And then, moving forward, I hunt down the panther. I find the panther.
So how do you track it? What's the major things you'd use for tracking a panther?
My sixth sense.
Totally. Okay, so not any kind of actual tracking, no paw prints, no fur stuff.
Well, much like a snake, I just kind of lick the air. And immediately pick up on the panther's taste and scent.
Okay.
Which is, then I find the panther. Panther's hanging out with his panther family. At which point, I kind of feel a little bit bad. Looks like they're mourning the first panther that I killed.
No.
Morality starts making, an appearance. And, things aren't so easy. You know what I mean? Things aren't so easy. These panthers are showing human qualities now. I'm not prepared to take another life. I'm not ready for it. So I decide, okay, you know what? Maybe it's not worth it. Not worth it. I start walking away. But the panthers, they know what happened. They know what happened. I don't know that I don't know they know, but somehow they found out. They can smell it on me, or maybe they can also just taste the air like a snake. They can just sense me nearby. So now the panthers are starting to chase me down, and now I'm stuck. Now I'm just like, okay, well, I wasn't gonna kill the panthers. Wasn't part of the plan. You guys could have saved yourselves.
No.
But guess what? Now I'm gonna have to shoot you with the bones of your own kin. That's how.
So do you slaughter them all?
I slaughter
the first one.
Well, I kill the first one. I kill the first one. They run, but they're coming back, and I know they're coming back. You know, I took one. I only took two. They're mad. They're mad. So I build a tent out of the panther skin, a small tent, but I've slept in tiny tents, a little pup all the time. Not a big deal. I'm one with the jungle at this point. I've been there for 20, 30 minutes.
In total,
I bonded with the jungle at this point. I feel like the jungle has accepted me as its own, and now I'm just hanging out. I'm at camp. Panthers might be coming. Panthers might not be coming. I don't know. Sleeping with one eye open. One eye open. Thank God I befriended the parrot that is also in the jungle that I forgot to mention earlier.
Okay, so this parrot.
Right when I got dropped off in this jungle. His name is Gilbert Godfrey. So me and Gilbert, I hang out, Gilbert on my shoulder. I'm teaching Gilbert all sorts of great words. Affleck! No, not Affleck. Oh boy. So Gilbert is swearing. Okay. Gilbert is speaking in racial slurs, and that's disgusting, quite frankly.
That's pretty bad.
Me and Gilbert, we argue quite often about this. I'm like, Gilbert, you gotta understand, man, there's some Black Panthers here in the jungle. Not those kind, like just panthers that are black. Anyway, so Gilbert, he's more of a liability at this point than anything. There's no way I can make friends with these panthers anymore. There's a point to that Gilbert, I made peace with him, but Gilbert totally fucking blew it. He totally fucking blew it. He started shitting all over the Panthers. Literally.
Fucking Gilbert.
Yeah, he just got mad. Now,
literally.
Absolutely.
Shitting on the Panthers.
Right as we're making our peace treaty. So it's war now. It's war. So I take some of Gilbert's feathers, as punishment. I just pull him out. He gets a little bit angry with me or whatever. Who cares? I fletch my arrows with Gilbert's feathers. Because it's symbolic. I don't know.
It's symbolic.
Long story short,
just cuz.
Tony 2, Panther 0. This millionaire definitely got his money's worth. How much was I getting paid for this anyway?
I don't fucking know. Okay, we'll just say $100,000 for each pelt.
Okay, well, one of them is now a tent. So I'm walking away with $100,000. Excellent. That's the easiest $100,000 I ever made.
The easiest.
Clearly.
Well, it's also
only in the jungle for maybe 40 minutes.
It's also the only.
Yeah, no, I was in the jungle 45, 50 minutes tops.
About as long as this podcast.
As long as this podcast is going to run before being canceled. Yeah. Oh man. So yeah, that's how to fight a panther.
So in order to find a panther, you have to kill another panther first.
That's incidental. That's collateral right there.
That was collateral, and then you just build a tent.
Yeah. Well,
don't forget the bow and arrow though.
Yeah.
You had to grab that gigantic twig.
That's true.
So it's a massive twig.
So wait,
it was a bountiful twig harvest.
I just remembered all the ridiculous shit you said. Okay.
Yeah.
So neato. Okay, cool. So that happened.
Cool.
All right, Mike, did you want to get up and spin this bad boy?
You can spin it for me, man.
I'm spinning this for you as well. All right, just getting all sorts of... What? Out of the remaining topics, you have...
just fucking spin it. And
then we'll just see what
just go. Make him stick with it.
Just go.
All right, so... That was a
tick, 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 tick.
That was a solid spin.
Let's spin woke up the neighbors. Number 6.
All right, so you are... you're on an airplane.
Okay.
And... the pilot is incapacitated, and now you have to land this plane full of women, children, and soldiers.
Oh, this sounds terrible.
You're the most qualified for some reason.
Out of all the soldiers?
Yeah.
How am I the most qualified? Oh, okay.
They drive tanks.
Okay.
Also, there are snakes on the plane.
There's snakes on this motherfucking plane.
So Samuel L. Jackson isn't there.
God, we're so dated. All right, but anyway, land the plane. Walk me through how you do it.
Land the plane.
You have no communication outwards as well.
Do I know the pilot's incapacitated right off the bat?
Of course, yeah.
The stewardess comes up and goes, "Oh my God, the pilot is incapacitated.
Hey,
okay.
with
the ear stretchers and the stylish haircut, you're gonna land this plane."
Go. All right. Well, I mean, first step. I mean, you get up, you go to the cockpit. Am I right? I mean, that makes sense.
Mike gets right up in that cockpit. All right. Yeah.
I'm imagining the incapacitated pilot's probably still there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to remove him.
Just dead weight,
Obviously,
right?
right?
Yeah,
dead weight. Dead weight, literally.
Hatch, get him the fuck out.
Yeah, pretty much,
Done.
right?
Okay.
So I mean, get him out. I don't know, lift him up, unhook him, throw him out the window, whatever you want, you know. So you sit down. Now I've never ever looked at a flight panel before.
Okay. Yeah.
So this is
new.
all new. Okay. So I look down, and I'm looking for the brightest, shiniest button.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Now I'm not gonna know when it does it first. But I'm gonna press it anyways because it is the brightest and it is the shiniest.
So the brightest, shiniest button.
It's going down first. I'm hitting that one.
I think Mike's gonna be fine. Mike used to bullseye womp rats in his.
Oh, we're going right. Oh, no.
Go ahead, Mike.
Don't worry, man.
So
I took the Kessel one in under 12 parsecs,
God
okay?
damn it.
Oh, for fuck's sake. So
man.
anyway, the button that you pressed has now just emptied all the fuel out of the plane.
So shit went from bad to worse.
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll say that
Okay.
you're still within. You're not within the range of an airport, but you are within the range of. We'll just say a
This
nice
fucking
kind of
room
plateau.
that we're doing this awful podcast.
So I'm like, so I'm assuming I'm descending then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Quite literally, you're
Quite literally,
well,
just
with no fuel and the engine's gone. Yeah.
okay. All right. Am I over water?
No, I just said land.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's cool.
Okay. So, well, I mean, you strap in, you stare out the window, you try to read all the dials that are shifting side to side, you know, you try to just understand what's
how hard
going
can
on.
it be?
Right?
How hard? It's not like these guys
It's-
get paid well.
No, I mean, it just seems like anybody can do it, really, right?
No
I
doubt.
mean,
Yeah.
there are just some dials and stuff.
Okay, and then
You grab that little steering wheel throttle thing, whatever that thing is, you just pull back. Try to lift the plane. That's my plan.
Just keep pulling back.
That's my
keep
plan.
pulling back.
Just pull back forever.
Yeah.
So now you're doing flips.
Well,
Your plane is
hopefully.
fucking flipping out of control.
That's my goal. I
if
mean,
it-
if I'm
no.
gonna die, I want to be doing flips on my way out.
so you're
Doesn't that make
There's
sense?
literally no attempt to land the plane.
I can't do it, man. I've never seen one of those panels.
You want
before.
fucking everyone take your seatbelts off.
I've played arcade games and I can do a pretty mean backflip.
Hey,
so
I'm sure you
I
play
know
a
how
lot
to
of
do
X-Wing.
that. You know.
So then you just come
Exactly.
in for the landing, and when you're close, you just reef on it. Just
Backflip.
pull back. Oh, so in order to land a plane, you kill yourself and a bunch of other people.
You do backflips.
According
Yeah.
to, okay, that's
Everybody
fantastic.
possible. In
Everyone
fact.
possible?
That sounds like the best.
That seems like yeah, that's my best.
You don't look for a parachute to just leave everybody behind.
Like I said, man.
Oh
Backflips.
no!
If only you took the fucking pilot's parachute off before throwing him out the window.
He's wearing a parachute?
Oh yeah, we forgot to mention that.
Oh well.
so much things.
Whoops.
Shit.
Whoopsies. Don't even just grab a fucking plastic grocery bag and just jump out
Jump holding the handles.
Or like
Just
an
hope for the
umbrella.
best, yeah.
That sounds like it wouldn't work.
You don't know shit about aviation.
Apparently, yeah.
No, I know nothing.
I think a plastic bag would totally hold my weight.
Totally. All right, so those are our 3 expert opinions on how to do those shit. You heard it. You're here first. Not only are we a podcast about entertainment, comedy, and laughs, we'll also teach you how to, namely, 1, survive in the woods for a month because you have shitty friends. Namely,
Start
2,
a turf war with a bunch of panthers.
start a turf war with panthers, rolling with Hercules and a parrot named Gilbert Godfrey.
Oh, the Hercules! I thought the Hercules was outlawed. I thought he got sent out.
No, we're doing this.
Oh no!
Full
I'm just
board.
saying. You said Hercules. You're like, no. Tony, you don't have your cell phone. You can't call Hercules actually. Which sucks. That was number for a reason. Regardless,
And then how to also
die like a coward.
Doing backflips?
Oh wait, no,
I
I
mean,
guess not. You,
come on.
doing badass shit. Okay, yeah,
Come on.
we'll let it happen. So yeah, now our valued listeners now have this information, so they can go out into the world, and if they're ever forced to do any of these things, they can, which is fantastic.
there will be a thought bubble above your head. And it'll be like, what did Matt say to do if I'm lost in the woods?
What would GWFS do?
Oh God.
Which I feel like those should be
WWGWFSD.
That's a whole bracelet.
That's all the way
a
around.
whole
Yeah.
bracelet. We don't do any of this buzzy quarter bracelet shit. We don't even do fuck half.
No, that's
Oh.
2 4-finger rings.
That's true. Boom! One on each hand.
Speaking of gangster as fuck, We have a website. Well, we have a domain registered anyway. We haven't gotten the website up and running. It's GWFSshow.com. Obviously, the www.
You can see Bark Henry.
Yeah, you can see my sister's dog Bark Henry. He's a placeholder. He's creeping, but he's there to tell you the podcast website is coming soon.
Because, as I believe it does quote, this website shit is hard.
Websites are hard. It's true, and he's just there to let you know.
Yeah.
So, go pay him a visit. He's adorable. Just gonna say that. I'm a man.
We're gonna take care we're gonna take care of these motherfuckers.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. So, on another side note, I believe, Tony, you tried a new beverage recently.
Oh, fuck.
It's under the name of belly washers.
Belly washers, yeah. So the other day when we were doing a little bit of a test run on this show, pull the curtain back a bit. Regardless,
behind the scenes.
Yeah. So I'm hanging out. We're here at Matt's apartment. We're here at the studio.
The studio.
We're here at the studio. Execs, fucking breathing down our necks. And things are getting tough. So I'm just like, I need a drink.
Yep.
Go pick up a green tea from the local corner store.
And what might you see?
Well, so I go pick up my green tea, and as I walk out, I see a $3 240 milliliter beverage.
Gotta be good shit, though, right?
Absolutely, it's $3. It's 240 milliliters. It has a picture. It's Spider-Man's head with a tiny blue penis sprouting out of the top of it, and it's called Belly Washers.
Yeah.
So I of course, first I go and I see the fucking what the hell, Larry the Cable Guy, the truck from Cars.
Mater.
Yeah, Mater. So I see
God,
Mater.
I'm sad that I know that.
Oh, dude, don't worry about it. So I see Mater, and I'm just like, yeah, sure, that must be delicious. It has a fucking rusty old truck sitting on top of the bottle. That sounds great. So I go and grab it, and as I grab it, the top just kind of falls off. It screws off really easily. And I look at it, and I'm like, this thing probably has enough flesh-eating bacteria in it as is.
Yeah.
Not including the shit that someone possibly dumped into it while it was sitting on the shelf at this corner store.
Oh no!
So I opt out and I go for the Spider-Man one.
Yeah,
Spider-Man's looking me right in the eye. There's Superman as well, but I don't know. I never really liked Superman. So.
Yeah,
I'll go with Spider-Man. Go with Spider-Man, and I did, and I definitely regretted it. So I come here, I show it to Mike on the Skype chat. Obviously, show it to Matt. I gave it to a coworker who just, he's a big Spider-Man fan. His kids are big Spider-Man fans, so it's machine washable.
Yeah, public service,
machine washable. So you can throw that on top rack only.
Of course,
obviously,
of course.
So I start drinking this shit, and first of all, you can't get any suction. The nipple, if you will, on the top, the sports nipple, it is just I don't know if it's full of holes. I don't know what the fuck's going on with this thing, but I'm trying to drink out of it, and I'm shoving Spider-Man's entire fucking head into my mouth as if I'm trying to suck him off or something. And
from the skull,
skull
sucking,
something like that. Absolutely. So I'm just.
I need to make a hat of that. Just skull sucking, skull sucking.
Put that with your Top Gun hat.
Oh no! I don't. What? Okay. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, no, this thing's just getting no suction at all, and I think this is a problem. This sucks. I can't drink this drink. In reality, probably a blessing. I should have stopped there.
Yeah.
Because I go ahead and drink this, and this is fucking unsweetened apple, pear, and grape juice, and it tastes like fucking. I don't know. It tastes like Band-Aids. I swear to God, it just tastes absolutely just. Gnarly.
Man, you made me smell it, and it smelled pretty much like cough syrup.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Very close to cough syrup.
Yeah, so I start drinking it, and it doesn't taste good. It doesn't taste good, but I'm not one to waste. I'll drink it all. So I drink it, and within fucking half an hour, it is washing my belly.
Yeah.
And by that, I mean I feel
rotting.
like fucking shit. It is, there's rot occurring in my stomach. But, I troop through it. I sit here at the table. Matt drinks his Guinness while I continue to drink a fucking belly washer.
More fucking Guinness. I'm really belly washer right now.
I don't know. Next time we'll make sure to pick up some beer. That would definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
that's right. You heard it here first, folks. This is just beer ramblings.
Yeah. This is the first and only sober podcast, apparently.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Regardless, so yeah, that's the story behind the belly washers.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It will.
Right on.
Terrible.
Yeah, no, it makes no sense.
Absolutely terrible.
would be hard pressed
I
to
don't
think
think
of
I
a
would
worst
ever want
decision
that.
I've ever made.
Yeah, that sounds. I kind of feel bad for you, but at the same time, I'm really glad that you wasted your money and had a shitty experience.
It's $3 fucking.
Now we get to hear about it, which
Yeah,
is
fair
solid.
enough. Fair
I like
enough.
that. Yeah, so that's awesome. I'm excited to eventually be able to have guests on here as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, we have a lot of people. You know, we've been holding auditions.
Yeah.
You know, we got a couple of guys who are, you know,
They
raring
wanted. They
to
were
be on the
excited.
show.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know, but we have to.
Yeah, callbacks are tough.
Callbacks are rough.
Well, we got John on the casting couch, and you know,
We
things
do.
went pretty well. All
right,
right, things went pretty
right
well.
Right on the
casting
casting couch. Yeah.
So, you know,
Only guys will get that, which
Yeah.
I like.
I like that too.
until you said that.
No, don't Google casting couch.
Yeah, don't do it.
Ladies, don't do it. Okay. Well, we're not your parents. Do what you want. God, I really hope my mom's not.
I might be your dad.
Oh, that's awful. I really don't want that.
Sorry.
But anyway, yeah, if any of you guys are interested in being a guest on here, sitting with us, and talking about really whatever the fuck we want. This is a show about nothing.
Yeah.
Feel free to ship us an email or holler at us on our Facebook page. Yeah, it's really that easy.
So, Mike, what's
Quite
our email
simple.
address?
Oh, don't ask me. You just had to ask.
Give
me,
us.
didn't you?
Okay.
You can go ahead and shoot us an email if you have any questions or concerns or complaints about Mike not knowing what our email address is. You can go ahead and shoot us an email at questions@gwfsshow.com. That's right, we have our own domain, which means that we can look like hotshots by having basically, you know, our
yeah.
own email address, which I don't know, legitimately I think is awesome.
I think
That's pretty cool. I'm just going to
That's
buy a
really
whole bunch of domains so I can just be Tony at my last name that I'm not giving out on the show.
Tony at Hold My Dick.
Yeah! Yeah! Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, no, any questions, concerns, don't complain about Mike. He's an awesome guy and a valued member of our team.
And really, any way you just want to get feedback at us,
Yeah.
is really just Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, really whatever means of social media that you might have. And if anyone else there is interested, we're also selling advertising space at the beginning of it for cheap. For cheap.
Cheap.
We will yell your name out for $5 or a t-shirt.
Or
We'll just quite literally, it'll just be at the beginning, and we'll just shout out like, Steven! And that's it.
or we'll just
$5.
you'll never have to hear from us again.
Yeah,
Just-
that's it. I will give you $1 billion Stanley nickels if you don't talk to me again.
Absolutely. If you want to buy some advertising, we'll advertise your show. And, you know, you give us a little bit of money. Or you can give us some money and we won't see your name on the show. Which,
Whatever
at
you
this
want.
point, seems like a more appealing prospect. I'm not gonna lie.
one might assume.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I mean we've been running for 45 minutes yet. I feel like this is kind of a good taste you guys get to get into our minds a little bit and figure out exactly what kind of insanity is now sitting behind this show. So I guess might as well sign off, boys.
Absolutely. You know, I think it was a good sit down. You know, just out to the listeners, this is something that we were just really excited to do. We just kind of couldn't wait. You know, may not have been the most structured thing ever, but you know, we sat here, we had some fun. Hopefully, have some fun listening
Really,
to it.
now I have to just think back and think if there's anything that I've ever done in my life that was really structured.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Well, true, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But no, if any questions, as we already said, you can reach us in a million different places or just suggestions. If you guys have any tips, anything like that, not necessarily tips, but you know, just let us know what you thought, and we'd appreciate it. We'll probably email you back, if not just mention your name on the show, first name only.
Cool. I think the bottom line is basically we're going to be getting better with this, you know? This is going to be getting awesome. Everyone's super excited to be here.
Absolutely.
And these conversations can only get more and more ridiculous and off the wall.
I just like to imagine us just looking into the mirror and just this is as good as it's going to get. This is it, boys. But yeah, so this is GWFS. This is Matt.
This is Mike.
And I'm Tony.
And signing off. Don't worry, we'll have some sort of better tagline. I'm so sorry, guys.